Coaching has been called the most neglected yet most important of all leadership tasks. Why is this? One important reason is the difficulty we have in dealing with and adapting to different behavioral styles. As a coach, you probably work with some individuals with whom you have a very good working relationship. You like working with them, and they like working with you. You feel energized when coaching them, and things just seem to click. Unfortunately, the opposite is also true. There are others with whom you just don't hit it off. You don't feel that same connection, and you may feel stressed when working with them, or you don't feel any synergism when talking with them. You probably even feel drained or worn out after coaching them. You just don't like the experience, and worse yet, they probably feel the same way about you. So, what if there was a way to improve how you communicate with or coach others that would improve the coaching outcomes? What if you could read them better, like using some type of decoder that would help you define the very best way to communicate with or coach them? Would having that type of tool help you communicate and connect with them more effectively? And of course, the short answer is yes, it would. And that's exactly what behavioral styles is. It is a simple tool that helps you to understand your own communication style, and more importantly, it helps you to decode or read or better understand the underlying needs of those you coach. It can make coaching a much more productive, rewarding, and satisfying endeavor for you, and more importantly, for those you coach. There are 4 main styles, and though sharing traits with all of them, everyone has a preferred style. And it's very important for you to know your own style because it largely defines how you communicate as a coach. And it's just as important to understand the styles of the people you coach, because their style largely describes how they will communicate their interests, needs, agreements, excuses, resistance, commitments, or a lack of commitments to you, their coach. If the two of you don't connect, or if you talk past one another because of different communication styles, then your success as a coach will be severely limited. So let's look at the 4 styles. The director or dominant style prefers to drive for results and likes to act and challenge the status quo. If this is your preferred communication and coaching style, those you coach may respect your straightforward and no-nonsense style, but they may also find you intimidating or even insensitive. If you have the persuader or the influence style, you probably approach coaching with enthusiasm, enjoying collaboration with those you coach, and taking quick action. Coachees may be energized by your enthusiasm and liveliness, but some may find you sloppy, unfocused, or even reckless at times. You may have the relator or steadiness style. If so, you likely communicate in a way that creates a supportive, collaborative, and stable environment that is appreciated by many. Your patient, easygoing approach may be perfect for some coachees, but seen by others as overly accommodating and sometimes indecisive. Finally, if you have the analyzer or conscientious style of communicating, you probably strive for accuracy in your communications and use logic to challenge ideas. You also seek stability to ensure consistency when working with others. Some may like your analytical approach and your efforts to communicate things correctly. However, others may find your cautiousness and detailed approach to be dry, boring, or even dull. The advantages of recognizing that you and those you coach have a preferred and possibly very different communication style, is that you can learn to adapt your approach when coaching them in order to better meet their needs and their expectations. Doing so will increase your coaching effectiveness. Using behavioral styles as a tool helps you to know when and why you need to adapt your own style and be flexible in your approach. Doing this enhances the relationship you have with those you coach, improves coaching outcomes, and leads to more success for you, those you coach, your team, and your organization.